All right, I've got a couple other games here, but let's see how we're doing for time first. So let's jump over to Matt. What are you playing?
Man, I'm still playing COD, and it's mainly because my wife is addicted to it,
Mm-hmm.
and she has actually made the game more fun for me
Oh,
now.
Nice.
So, because I played it like a ton, and I kind of got a little bit burnt out on it. But now she's playing it, and her brother, my brother-in-law, he's also playing it, and so I mean, we're squatting up almost every night, if not like
Nice.
every second night at least. We've actually started, we've made friends online that join in with us now, like just random people. We met this guy who turned out that he lives in, Northern Ontario somewhere.
oh,
So we always end up playing. He jumps on. John plays with us now, when he can get on, and it's just cool. It's worked out really well. Everybody really enjoys it. But yeah, like I said, I was kind of getting burnt out on it, and then her sort of interest in it, and she kind of fell in love with it, and that's kind of made me sort of re fall in love with it. So yeah, it's good. We're having a bunch of fun with it.
and you guys are playing mostly Battle Royale at this point?
Almost entirely
Yeah.
battle royale. Yeah. We played multiplayer. Like she actually prestige before I did. I think I told you guys that before,
Yeah.
which is still on my shelf of embarrassment, but I'll keep that away. But yeah, it's mainly Blackout. They've got this new one out called Hot Pursuit, which is one of the biggest parts of the battle royale was that when you die, you're out, and that kind of was really frustrating.
Mhm.
I know John got frustrated a lot when he first got in. You're like, man, we just dropped. Now I'm dead. But now Hot
Rage
Pursuit,
quit. Rage quit.
yeah, basically. Hot Pursuit now, as the circle closes in, at each point, you can respawn if your teammates are still alive. If at least one person on your team is still alive, up to a total of I think 5 times. So it adds a really cool dynamic to it, because before you'd get into the center circle and it's getting really small and there'd be like maybe 5-6 guys, but now you get into a center circle which is like maybe the size of a town, perhaps like the one you're looking at now on the screen,
Mhm.
and there's like 45 or 50 dudes all or people all in this circle, and it's just chaos and it's great. So yeah, it definitely adds a new level to it, so it's been fun. They've been pretty good with updating it and keeping it fresh.
That's a pretty big change to the game. It sounds really good. Yeah, so this footage was from the night that we played, and of course this was the playing Blackout. Like, I guess just because I've played a lot of traditional Call of Duty, this was a really big change for me. Just the pacing of, like, we walked around for 20 minutes, and actually we played for like 2 hours, and I didn't kill anyone, and I just got
Yeah.
dropped every time, was really demoralizing for me. But it seemed like a pretty well done battle royale game otherwise. I'm very curious to see how you guys would respond to Apex when you get a chance to do that.
Yeah, I've played a couple rounds of Apex, but certainly not enough to make any sort of opinion on it,
Mm.
or to form any sort of opinion on it. But what I'm interested with, especially with Blackout, is that I want to know what they're going to do with it, because they've tiered it and they've sort of got this ranking system almost identical to Fortnite, whereas Fortnite is sort of perpetual with updates.
Mm-hmm.
But Blackout, as far as I know right now, is tied specifically to Black Ops 4. So what do they do? Do they continue? Does this sort of last and sort of exist on it by itself, or does it does Black Ops 5 or whatever the next game have its own version of this? In which case, all of our progress is now nullified and we have to start again, which I don't know if I'm up for, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
And they've got these things where you pay to get tier. You can pay to get tiers, very similar to Fortnite and I guess I'm assuming Apex as well. But again, those games are on this sort of loop, this infinite loop of just keep playing. Whereas if this one ends, I think they're going to have a lot of unhappy customers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
So I don't know.
So shout outs to, I wonder if the notification is going to pop up here. I hope I didn't mess it up. I hope the alert pops up, but I see on my screen here. Gorechase, thank you so much for following the channel. Thank you. Truly appreciate that. I'm going to hit a different button just in case. Just in case it doesn't show up, you'll get a Matt win here. Yeah.
Yay.
And also, thank you to Ice Cream Mikey for following the channel. That was before the show started, but thank you. In my mind, just went,
Sounds
there it
guys.
is. There we go. Gorechase. Yeah.
Hey.
There you go. Thank you,
Yay.
Gorechase.
Mind blown.
yeah, anything more to add on Blackout?
No, I just said that I'm interested to see where it goes.
All right. Jenna says, I don't know if you mentioned it already, but I can see my scared face button. Oh, can I see my scared face button? I did not make it as a button just yet, Jenna. And also because this is Boss Rush, I only have like a handful of buttons here because I programmed like 80 buttons for this show. So I only have like a handful. So like I only have like the yeah, so I have like the throw the controller. I have a Jason one here, I have the Matt one you've already seen. I've got one John, the Beyonce one that's gonna get removed, and then yeah, one more for Chris and Rachel. Shout outs to Chris and Rachel. Twitch.tv/doublejump. Couldn't be here today, but shout out to them. All right.